Hi, and welcome to Girl Talk. We are here at my favorite place, Core Pilates, and our dear friend Katie has joined us. Erin has joined us, and we've already been talking for about 20 minutes, so we're well into our discussion at this point, right? It's funny, every time we get ready to talk, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? And organically, it seems like many things come up. I think this is truly a place of health and wellness. You feel it when you walk in, right?
Yes.
And it's very inclusive, and that's such a wonderful feeling. Mm-hmm. Today we walked in and we were talking about feet. Mm-hmm. And first
we
thing,
always talk about feet.
Well,
it all comes back to the feet.
Exactly. And we talked, isn't it a Pilates V?
A little Pilates V, exactly, yes.
Talk to us about that first, and then let's talk a little bit about feet and what we're looking at today with our feet.
Yes, so Pilates V is done with a little bit of rotation in your legs. That's where your leg bones sit in its most optimal position in your pelvis, but your muscles need to be strong in a true parallel position. So Pilates V helps connect to your pelvic floor and your low abs, but then when you're going to do a squat or something, you need to have that true parallel position. And the biggest thing you need to think about, let's say you're going to do a squat in a workout class that you're going to.
Okay.
Your feet have to be properly aligned. And these things in our toes right here are called correct toes. They're so awesome. They just slide right off and then slide right in.
I'm not taking mine off because I'm in love with them.
I know. I'm used to them now.
I love them.
They create this sense of release on the under part of our foot. We get it really tight in the fascial tissue underneath our feet there. And Joseph Pilates had a quote. He said, "Your spine is only as healthy as your feet are flexible and strong." And if you put your feet in shoes for 10 hours a day, they go to sleep.
Okay.
And they get stiff and they get locked into kind of a weakness pattern. So this is just a teaching tool to find some proper alignment so that you can walk better, and then you can do squats in your workout class, and you can unload the dishwasher in a better way.
Well, you know, you grew up being a ballerina. So it's funny when I think of ballet dancers and feet, and I mean, it's pretty much the anchor of everything you do. And oftentimes I've seen ballerinas who struggle with their feet. They look, and runners or anyone who works
they're on
out.
point, you
Yes.
know, their feet are not exactly, they're not walking around like we are.
No, exactly.
So they have to be doing damage, right?
Well, if you're training your feet properly, then it's not a problem.
That's what I was going to ask you.
You know, if you follow your muscular patterns for your personal body and you find the right shoe support in dance, you're great.
Well.
You're totally fine.
When I come to Pilates, do you kind of give us an overarching look at our bodies and say, you know, here's what I'm saying. How does all that work? Do you know what I'm saying?
The assessment.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yes,
absolutely. She rescued me.
Yeah. So the first time somebody comes in here, we say, all right, I can see your movement patterns, and I'm a huge nerd. I watch them walk in the door. If they're brand new to me, I'm just quiet for a second. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for filling out the paperwork. I'm going to watch you walk across the studio. And I can already pick up knees and hips and all that. But I'm so clued into that, and it's not a judgmental thing.
No.
It's just like, how can I help you?
Right.
My husband will not let me go to the grocery store anymore because I just want to help everybody.
Right.
In my style. Can I please just teach you some Pilates?
True, right? It's like,
so
just stand up, put your pelvis up.
You know, but it's just minimal movements that I think would create so much freedom in the way that people go throughout their day. So when they come in here and they get an assessment, we say, okay, this is what I see for you.
For example,
somebody walks in and I say, okay, your lower back is a little bit curved, your outer hips are not as strong as I'd like them to be, therefore your knees hurt. And they go, oh, my shoulder's been killing me for this. And I go, oh, well, because there's something over here in your lower back.
Perhaps it's a 45-pound bag you're carrying.
I think we just, you know,
we carry ourselves in a
if
certain
we have
way.
a sore neck or a shoulder, we just sort of accommodate and we walk a little funny.
Yeah, because our brain just gets us through the day. It just deciphers, you know, I just have to get from here to there. I have to get this done today. But to check in and really be mindful and take inventory from top to bottom, it takes under a minute to just take a deep breath and then reset.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about Core Pilates and about some of the group classes that you have, because I think that's a really exciting way to kind of get acclimated to the Pilates philosophy. Stay with us. We'll be back here on Girl Talk.